What's good, cousins, and welcome back again on another episode. How are you guys doing today? I really hope you guys are doing great, and if you are joining for the very first time, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't make this your last time, so make sure that you smash the subscribe button and you turn your bell notification on. I have a video of a TikToker that has been going viral for the past few days now. Talked about something that happened to her in a relationship, and from her body language you can easily tell that this is someone who is very hot at the moment. So she decided to pour out her mind, and her video went viral, and there are a lot of people as well stitching to her video. Even in the comment section of our video, there were people saying, oh, this is my situation, I'm happy I was able to get out of this phase. But she has a very interesting thing to say, and I really want you guys to hear. So without wasting much time, let me just roll the clip of the video she shared that started this entire conversation.
Hey y'all, I really don't like getting serious on TikTok, and I really do not like long videos, but this is just something that's been weighing on my heart and my mind for a couple weeks. A couple weeks ago, something happened to me within a relationship, and it really just opened my eyes as to like how hurtful men are. I've known that for quite some time, but it's like men are so hurtful with no remorse. No care in the world. Like they don't give a fuck. And it's just becoming a little much for me. Last night was the nail in the coffin though. I'm not doing a story time because I'm just not gonna do that. But men are just so hurtful, and it's like I no longer have a desire to get in a relationship. I no longer have the desire to get married. Damn near about to give up on my dreams of becoming a mom one day. Like I can't deal with it anymore, you guys. And I know y'all gonna be like, oh, take a break. I took a break all this year. I done read the self-help books. I done watched Shira 7. It's like, I actually want the love. I don't want to, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to use a man for money. Like, don't want to just use him for what he can do for me, even though that's what they do to us. I just don't want to do that. It should not be this difficult. It's like I'm not trying to have a disdain for men. I'm not trying to be a misandrist. I'm not trying to H-word men again. But it's like, how could you not? They are so hurtful. They are disrespectful, disloyal, rude, selfish. Think about nobody but themselves. And I'm sure there are some good men out there. I met one before. One. You guys are going to say, oh, maybe it's you. Because I know the men are going to come in and just put it all back on me. They're going to completely dismiss my feelings and put it back on me. I'm used to it. I'm the one actually in therapy working through things and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Having to go to therapy for people who won't go to therapy or who don't see any wrong in their behavior. God, I can't do it no more, you guys. I don't wanna be involved with men anymore. So I think it's just time for me to just really focus on myself 103,000%. Like really just strictly lock in on everything that I want to do. Everything I want to do. I don't have time for the games. I don't have time to get my heart broken again. I don't have time to be pulling up on you. Like, I don't have time to be finding addresses and stuff like that anymore. I don't have time, but I can't take it anymore, you guys. It took everything in me last night not to cry, but it's like, I feel defeated. Y'all got it.
That is the video, you guys, and I would like to hear your thoughts about what she said. Even though she did not go into details, I think the point she made in that video is how hurtful men are with no remorse, and I think that is the reason why this video is going viral, because this video has close to 10,000 comments and close to 140,000 likes, and it's just so crazy to see that a lot of people in the comment section were saying the same thing happened to them. They are just trying to get out of that phase. A whole bunch of people in the comment section agreed agreeing to what she said. So there are some people as well who stick to our video, which I'm going to get into in a few seconds. But before I get into the stitch of what these people have to say, what do you think about what she said? Has there been any relationship that you've been in with a man that literally gave you the same feeling like, oh, these people are just so hurtful and they are not even going to give any F in the world? Share it in the comment section and let's get right into the stitches.
It really just opened my eyes as to like how hurtful men are.
So I learned this lesson last year, and it's one I recommend everyone learn sooner rather than later. Just yesterday, a friend called me having a panic attack in her car because her boyfriend had called her an hour before and said that he loved her, all of these nice things, and that his family can't wait to meet her for Thanksgiving. An hour and a half later, and this is no exaggeration on the timeline, called her back and said that he is a high-value man and that he can do better than her, but she will never be able to do better than him, and that it's over, and then hung up before she could even say anything. I've had friends where their date will leave in the middle of the date while they're in the bathroom. I've had friends whose boyfriends will break up with them on their birthday, on days of death, on graduation, boyfriends taking other girls on their birthday trip. And this is just the last year. This is just 2023. Personally, when this happened to me, I decided that I was going to take the next year to not date anybody, and it was the best decision that I could have ever made for myself. I accomplished every single goal that I had this year. Just bought a new car, about to move into a beautiful apartment, happiest I've ever been, more peace than I've ever felt. I'm surrounded by so many different types of love that I don't really feel like anything's missing. And that's not to say that I'll never date again. I'm literally sure that I will. But as a girl who has high standards and values, you cannot vet for a man blindsiding you. I consider myself like very like in the know, and it happened to me. Even looking back now, I'm like, I could have never predicted that. Be careful, invest in yourself. Just invest in yourself. The right person will come along, but be very picky. Do not let everybody just date you. It is not worth it. It is not worth your peace. It is not worth your time. Don't do it.
It really just opened my eyes as to like how hurtful men are.
First of all, if you did not watch her whole video, please go back to her video. Second of all, I seen this video and then I seen somebody stitch this video and explain how she felt the same way and how she took a break from dating and stuff like that. And let me just explain to y'all, this is the devil. This is the devil. Like, oh my gosh, there's so many things going on, and like there's so many videos about dating and like how trash people are on both sides, and it just makes me want to take a break from dating and all this stuff. And I really feel like this is the devil, and I'm going to explain why. Because what? So I truly feel like, right, if you go to Genesis, in the first few chapters of Genesis, there's man, there's women, there's a woman, they come together. The Lord says, be fruitful and multiply, right? This is like one of the first commands that the Lord gives human beings. So, for the fact that later in the video, she literally goes, I don't even want to date. I'm starting to second guess if I even want to be married, have children, all that stuff. And there's a lot of videos of women saying like how they're taking a break from dating and how they haven't been on a date in years, how they haven't let somebody in, you know, in years. It's really sad because people want something and they desire it, but because of the hurt that is being caused, they do not want it anymore, or they're second guessing if they want it anymore. And that is the devil. The devil wants us to hurt so bad that we don't even want to give out love no more. The devil wants to hurt us so bad that we don't even want to pursue what we truly desire, like deep down. Like these are desires that people really want. They have been wanting for years. People want children and marriage, and they want to spread love in a romantic way. And the devil will really, oh my gosh, I hate him. He will really have you second guessing what you want. And really, y'all, you really have to pray, ask the Lord for grace and mercy and strength, and get back out there. Faith without works is dead. You cannot find your husband without dating. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. But oh, it hurts my spirit because even though I'm not even like really dating myself, I know I have friends, that really want to get married. They really want to get married. They want to have children, and they're just so discouraged. And then seeing people on TikTok being discouraged about something, and it's really the devil trying to work. He knows that y'all be full of love. He don't want y'all to spread that love. So he want to hurt y'all so you only keep it to yourself. Like, He don't want y'all to have children and be with somebody and spread the love in the marriage and spread the love with your children and have your children spreading love. Like, so I just pray, and I hope that y'all are praying and fasting that the opposite sex gets their act together. Because this is the devil. I don't care what nobody say. This is truly the devil. The devil is working through men and women to make people not want to go after what they desire in life. And I just, no, I'm against all of that. So y'all pray for real.
We're men again, but it's like, how could you not? They are so hurtful. They are disrespectful, disloyal, rude.
Videos like this are exactly why I make the kind of content that I make, because it is genuinely just so sad to me. Like, it's not even like, oh, I hate men or whatever, this like radical feminist thing. It's not that. And I don't hate men. Like, I love men. Like, I want to get married and all that stuff. There's just something so painful to me about a beautiful woman losing her shine and her inner glow and her excitement for life over a crusty, dusty man that she was just trying to love and like bring up, and he did nothing but destroy her. This is damage that can last years, a lifetime even, because the girl wanted to love you, lift you up, and you just wanted to trifle and mess around and literally not even spend 0.5 seconds considering what the other person might be feeling, someone that you claim to love. Like, it's so fucked up. It is so fucked up, and it makes me so mad. We just genuinely want to love and be loved. Like, that is it. That is what most of us aspire to, like the most innocent thing ever. But we just don't live in a world where it's that simple. We live in a predatory world. I feel like a lot of girls think that there are like all these invisible rules that we have to follow, like don't hurt people, don't be rude to people, don't be selfish, like always tell the truth, especially when it comes to dating. And these are all rules that men do not follow. They just do whatever works best for them, and that's always going to be a winning strategy. It just is.
It's just time for me to just really focus on myself 103,000%. Like, really just strictly lock in on everything that I want to do.
Sometimes you really do need to take a break, and like that can mean a year, 2 years, 3 years, where you don't even try to date. You're just focusing on your goals, focusing on yourself, your health, your wealth. And then you get to the point where it's been so long that you've been just fully focused on yourself and your own growth, which has been like successful. It always is. When you pour into yourself, you see the fruits of that labor, and not even like thinking about dating at all, totally decentering men. Once you go back out into the dating world, there's no man that can take your power from you, because it's already all yours. Like, you built everything that you are from scratch, so no man can like take it away from you or diminish it. I really just think that women are like warriors at heart, like a different kind of strength, not a physical strength, but a strength of the soul that just needs to be tapped into more often. Don't be the victim, don't be the broken girl, don't be the bitter girl. Just be better. Like, focus on your life. Build a life for yourself. Not so that you can attract the right man finally, but so that you can just have a happy life. Like, there's so many other ways to find happiness other than relationships. And once you just really discover that for yourself, when you go back into dating, you can just actually just get whatever you want, because you're not scared of being alone. You've been alone, and it's great. So my heart goes out to anyone that's going through this phase right now, but trust me, this phase right here is exactly where every single baddie is born from. The disappointment of another fucking man. This is why women are bossing up. It is all from pain. Not because we want to, not because we're like trying to be the main characters in this world. It is just purely for survival at this point. Just survival.
What do you guys think about what the horse said? I would like to hear in the comment section as well. The second stage said, the plan of the devil is for you to be hurt so bad that you don't want to share or give out love to anyone. And I think this is the reason why we need to stop hurting people, because when you hurt someone, you're leaving them with a scar, and not a lot of people knows how to deal with scars. A lot of people will just remove themselves from that equation totally and not want to have anything to do with such situation anymore, and a lot of people are still going to go ahead and try. There are people who have literally missed on good people just because they have been hurt, and the fear that has put into them, they are not also ready to risk anything at all. I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please smash the subscribe button and turn your bell notification on, and I will definitely talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, and I love you guys.